So, yes, let's see who is going to come and check me out. So, hey everyone, let me go ahead and share. Oh, there we are. Let's return. Yes, guys. Hey everyone, as you come in, go ahead and get situated. Just wanting to talk to you guys today. I think I'll just go ahead and put me, let me just hi, let's who is here. Who is here? Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Oops. Oops. Let's see. What's your name? Welcome. I am Baileyofficial. How are you? How are you? Where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? Let me know where you're joining from. How is your day? And hi. Hi. How are you? Can you hear me? Hi, Washington, D.C. Wow. Miami, Florida. I'm in Florida. So, how is your day? Are you preparing for Valentine's Day? Let me know. Are you going to be celebrating Valentine's Day? And have you already ordered your flowers? And if so, do you prefer red roses or pink roses? Yes. Okay. So you prefer red roses. I prefer pink roses on Valentine's Day for some reason. I don't know why, but that's my thing. Because it's something different when you have pink roses. Oh, red. Why red roses? Why? Why red roses? Hey Josh, hello. Hello and chat. Ah, ah. I'm at the gym. The gym feels warm. Maybe because I just came from outside. Hey Josh, how is it going? Let's see the kicks today. Oh my god. Oh. So I have to get prepared for my Valentines. Yeah. What shoes you rocking? I'm good. So the weather has been nice. So I'm literally rocking boots. You can't see them. So today I'm wearing boots. I should not be in the gym in these boots because I'm not really wearing gym shoes. But yeah. So maybe I'll just be here. I wanted to talk about Valentine's. I can fit 3 earthen in your belly. Oh my God. You should take the shoes off to work out and get better activation and results from it. Oh, okay. I'm just, oh my God. It's just, he was saying my belly was too big. Oh my God. Ah, whew. So this is I'm only going to be doing some leg work. Oh. So, yeah, I was talking about Valentine's Day. And what is your favorite Valentine's story? So I'm curious. I would love to hear about the Valentine's story. You know, have you ever stood up your crush or your love? I know some of you guys are afraid to talk about it. Yeah. So, ooh. Yeah, guys, like up the live, I'm taking, kick the shoes off. Not today, not today, not today. No shoes off today, okay? The only time I'm taking my shoes off if you paid for my pedicure, okay? So it's still Valentine's Day and I'm still collecting. I would love for you to cash at me $2,000. Shoes on the wrong feet. Oh my God. Oh, no, barefoot. No. You would have to pay for my pedicure. So, today I'm talking about Valentine's Day. Do you already have a Valentine's Day crush? It's much better for you, I promise. No. Socks on, no barefoot. I'm not wearing socks because I'm wearing boots. As you can see, these are like Uggs. Let me show you. See, these are like Uggs. So, yeah. So no, no. Yeah, so where are you guys heading for Valentine's Day? Ay, ay, ay. Whew. You're heading to my house? Oh boy. Okay. So if you were to head to my house, what are you going to tell your family? What are you going to tell your family, bro? Whew. I think I'll go by the pool. Okay. I think that's it. I won't be here very long because, okay. Let me put this in my backpack. Hi. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. So, do you prefer to go out for dinner on Valentine's Day, or would you rather stay at the house? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That one said, he's heading to my house. All right. You better make sure you bring $1 million. See, I have to work on my stomach. Okay? See, I've already I've already did my workout. So now I can go sit by the pool. Let's go. Washington, D.C. How is the weather over there? Is it still snowing? Let me know if it's still snowing over there. It's really... Gonna sit here for a little bit. Ouch. Okay. So, let's see who is here. Let me show you guys the pool so you all can come and swim. Who is coming to swim? No one is coming to swim, so that is all right. So, just wanting to reflect on Valentine's Day, what Valentine's Day mean to us. And have you ever gotten stood up on Valentine's Day? And let's say your spouse or your fiance decided to have you exchange phones. Would you do it? Would you exchange phones on Valentine's Day? Drop your thoughts in the comment section and let me know if that would be something that you would be interested in. You going to swim? Yeah, I have to wait for my Valentine's Day date to bring me the bathing suit. Because right now, I don't have a bathing suit. So, I sent him back to the house to get it. Ooh. So, yeah. Can you swim? This pool is pretty deep. Look at it. 8 feet. To me, that is too long. That is too deep. I only stay in the 5 feet section. Like right over here. 5 and 3 feet. So, oh, isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. Yeah. Go to the movies alone. Yeah, so on Valentine's Day, would you go to the movies all by yourself? So I ask you 2 questions. Would you go to the movies by yourself on Valentine's Day? Or would you exchange phones, cell phones, with your spouse? Would you take her phone and have her take your phone? Drop a yes or no in the comments. Come on, guys. It's not rocket science. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm curious to hear. Okay. So, no one wants to answer the question. No one wants to answer the question. I just simply ask a question. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? Are you going to the movies by yourself? Or another question that I would like to know, do you feel comfortable giving your spouse your cell phone for the entire day? I just want to know. Only Jesus, the living water, can satisfy the thirsty soul. Okay. So, yes, I just want to know if you would give your spouse your cell phone for the entire day. And let's say you did not have a date. Would you go to the movies all by yourself? And why? Go ahead and share. Sharing is caring, guys. Come on, let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. Because I think this Valentine's Day tomorrow is going to be on a Saturday. And Valentine's Day on a Saturday is quite interesting because you have so much to do. You can go to the movies. You can go to your friend's house. You can go to church. You can shop. A lot of people do a lot of things. I think Valentine's Day on a Saturday is really nice. On Sunday too, when Valentine's Day fall on the weekends, I really think it is much more celebrated because people tend to do more. Am I right? Okay. So today we are talking about Valentine's, and I'm just thinking, I'm thinking out loud. If you had to do something that you have not done before, I know many people have not done this. So I know a lot of people, most people, a lot of people are attached to their cell phones, okay? So if your spouse were to ask you to exchange your cell phone, would you do it for the entire day? So I'm a pink girl, so I have to go finish doing my nails so I can get my nails done. And I'm already wearing my pink outfit, guys. Look at it. It is so cute. So I have my Yeah, I have a microphone. Thank you. I got my microphone. So I'm trying to make sure that I level up my live stream. Okay? Thank you for that love. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hussein. Welcome in. Welcome in. So today I'm just talking about quickly because I'm heading to my other channel. Would you exchange cell phones if you are married? Or let's say you're still dating, but you're in a serious relationship. Would you exchange your cell phone with your partner for the entire day? Would you have done it? And so it's two questions. Would you? No? Why? Why no? That should be if you are married and in a serious relationship. I would with no fear. Of course. Because that would be the right thing to do. To let him have your phone for the entire day. Yes, absolutely. It should be nothing to hide, right? So I saw a survey where a lot of couples were uncomfortable with this exchange. They did not want to exchange cell phones. And I'm like, Bangladesh, oh, welcome, welcome. US, okay. Now I think about it. Well, the thing is that you are only exchanging your cell phone with your wife or your husband for one day. One day, okay? So whatever calls comes in, he or she needs to answer it, or if there's a text that comes in, they can respond. Would you give up that freedom for just one day? So your partner, well, I think your partner should have your cell phone passcode to get into your phone at any time. A lot of married couples do not share that. So if something were to happen unexpectedly, how can they get into your phone? Have you ever wondered? Yeah, I would give my phone. Oh, that is so beautiful. True. There's nothing to hide. Is a lot of people have a lot to hide, right? So most people, they are still uncomfortable with giving up their cell phone to their partner. So if something were to happen to them unexpectedly and they cannot use their phone, what would they do? How could they even, respond, check your emails, check your text messages, because most people have their phone locked. So if your spouse or your fiance cannot get into your phone, I don't recommend it if you're not married. You should be married in order to do that. But you'll be surprised. This question was given to a lot of couples, like a survey, and many people have an issue. And I'm like, what better time to ask this question the day before Valentine's Day and on Valentine's Day? So another question that I ask, okay? So let's say you have a crush on someone and you're getting to know them. Let's say you met this person at the gym, and the person liked you and you like them. Would you give them the flower and the chocolate the day on Valentine's Day, or would you have done it before? Drop your thoughts. Worry about it, right? Well, we are not saying cheating, though. We're not even thinking about that. It's just being like, some people just have, like, they still want to hold on to something. They just wanting to still have something that they're not willing to share. So it's not necessarily cheating. Those that want or hiding something. A hug from Brazil. Ah, thank you, thank you. My wife would have zero secrets between us. Awesome, awesome. The day of Valentine's, I would have a present. Okay, so you would have given a present on Valentine's Day. How cute. That is sweet. That is sweet. How was your day? My day is amazing, amazing. So that's why I'm going live, and I'm going live on my other channel. I'm going to sell some products. I'm going to go sell some eyelashes. I'm going to go sell some sunglasses. Yes. I saw that YouTube now has, well, I got an invitation that I can sell products on YouTube. But I don't know what kind of products, because most of the time you can only sell like active wear and mugs and t-shirt, and a lot of people don't want that. People want makeup. People want like different types of products, like what you can find on TikTok and Amazon and those places. So I don't know, YouTube. I'm curious to see what is it that you have to offer. If you cannot completely open with your spouse, and marriage will fail. Absolutely, I agree with that. You can give me 200 likes, 20 likes. You can give me 20 likes. Real talk. Yes, real talk. So, yes, I believe that for that one day, just exchange phones. And I really think if couples do that type of bonding, it would literally bring the relationship closer. A lot of couples do not want to let go of their phone, especially on Valentine's Day. I don't know. I think most people think that their ex would be calling. Yeah, I just think that they believe their ex will be calling between married 33 years. My second, okay. Unlikely, sadly. I unlike, sadly. I would breathe. I would be grateful for a pair of socks. Okay. Yes. So you would rather have a pair of socks instead of the rose or chocolate? Is that what you're asking? Or is that what you're saying? So this is just a simple survey questions. I know that Valentine's Day, so many people run into situations, and we have heartbreak, And we also have relationships that have gotten closer, relationships that we have to forgive, and all these things. Okay. So I'm just posing the question to you guys. I know that so many things have been happening, and I just want to know, like, a lighter version, just trying to share and connect and see how people are responding to these to questions. Okay. So let's say you have a girlfriend, right? So this could be a girl. I think mostly women tend to go through this. So let's say you have a girlfriend, and all of a sudden, 3 days or 2 days before Valentine's Day, they are so busy, they don't answer your call, they don't answer their texts. You text them to say, hey girl, what are you doing? What are you doing today? What are you doing for Valentine's Day? What plans do you have? And things like that. And nothing. What what do you think is going on with that person? So, do you think only couples act a certain type of way during Valentine's season? Or do you think people that just know each other, have a relationship where they talk to each other every day, and then 3 days before Valentine's Day, they ghost, they disappear? Drop your thoughts as to what the hell is going on. And would you have done that? Would you ghost your best friend before Valentine's Day? These are not that tough question, guys. It's just a simple question. So you have your girlfriend or your homeboy, and they just don't talk to you like like 3 days before. Oh my gosh, look at these big old iguanas. Let me get my glasses, because this is very common. I've seen this so common around, where, hi there from the Midwest. Final answer. If anyone changes their behavior before or around Valentine's Day, it could be anything going on. Okay. Yeah, I guess. You are so pretty. Thank you. So, my question was, if you have a friend and you have been talking to each other on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and 3 days before Valentine's Day, you hear crickets, nothing. You text the person, they don't respond. You call the person, and they don't pick up. You go to voicemail. Do you think that person is mad at you, or they're going through something? Just leave them. Nobody has time for that. Exactly. So that's what you have to do. Nobody has time for that, because you know what? Time is different. Time is too short. You know what I mean? So you just have to leave them and let them be. Yes. But that you think that they're going through something. Yes. They are going through something. But if somebody is going through something, can't they just like, okay, I'm all right now, just, I'm just busy or whatever. But if they just do not ever responded, do you think you should talk to them after Valentine's Day? Because if you have been calling, texting, and the silent treatment. So I think not just couples share these type of behavior. I think regular people also share these type of behavior. And I was just like curious as to why does this happen? Why do people behave this type of way? Can't just can't people just be honest enough or just be open enough to say, listen, I just want to be alone right now. I just don't want to be bothered or whatever the case is. Because it's over the phone. It's not like you are seeing them personally, right? So you think? I think they're going through something. Yeah. Oh my God. Here's 100%. Yeah. So most people shy away from just having the common courtesy to just share what is on their mind. We gotta give people grace if they're not feeling. Sometimes not telling people you don't want to be bothered takes energy and that you may not have. Okay. So, are you saying if you text them or saying it out loud? Because to so having if someone let's say you call someone and they don't pick up their phone, I could understand, right? But if you text them and the message went through, if you text them and the message went through and they ignore your message for 24 to 48 hours, when they decide to respond, should you respond or should you respond right away or should you wait for another 24 to 48 hours to respond? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you, T. Marcia. Sometimes you have to let folks be, right? Right. I know that I have to pause my thoughts because you literally should think before you speak at times because you just don't want to say the wrong thing, okay? This is like a conversation, this is like a dialogue. So if you were like reading something or just whatever the case is, it would be different. So, yeah, I think a lot of people are just weird these days and are funny these days. A lot of people don't express themselves. So imagine if you have these types of behavior and you enter into a relationship and now your spouse like, oh, let's exchange phone on Valentine's Day. You would know A lot of people would just catch feelings about it and they would just go off and just like having and turn their Valentine's Day into chaos, like literally chaos. I guess I don't care enough if it's not a significant relationship. There is so many other things for people to do. Absolutely, yes. Yes. Think before you speak, not as you're speaking. Okay, that's right. Think their brain activates a complex network. Yeah. So it is a lot, guys. It is a lot. I've just seen that these questions often come through and so many people shy away from it. So many people don't like to respond. I don't know. It's like if what I'm saying, and hear me clearly, if you are used to talking to someone every day and 2 or 3 days before Valentine's Day, they shut down. They literally do not respond to your call, to your text, nothing. Do you think you still have a friendship with that person? What would you do? do, do you? Yeah, you're right. That is so true, T. Marcia. Um, yeah, but and that's one of the reason like these holidays, Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthdays, so many people would go into hiding because of the pressure to give. But who said that they should be giving anything, you know? Just their presence or their hello should be sufficient. It should not be any type of monetary gift or feeling pressure to go out and spend money and all these things. It should just be the presence, knowing that someone cared about you. Of course. If you're used to speaking to someone on a daily basis, then all of a sudden communication stops initially, I would be concerned. I would think they are in a crisis. Yeah. The thing is that there are times that you can think that way, that someone is in a crisis, but you don't want to jump to conclusion, because if if you're an adult and you're in a crisis, you should be able to talk about it, but again, it all depends on the person. Not their Valentine. Obviously. Obviously, if that person is not talking to you, you're not their Valentines. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, that is correct. Cough, excuse me. Oh my goodness. So now the next question that I have is that would you go to the movies by yourself on Valentine's Day? Yes or no? And if you have, how did you feel? Did you feel as if you missed out anything, or did you just felt comfortable being by yourself? Okay, okay, okay. That's brave. That is literally brave. Yes. The thing is that a lot of people do not feel comfortable going to the movie theater by themselves, just with their jacket or their blanket, and it's Valentine's Day. It's just kind of feel weird. Oh my God. And what excuse did he have? Did he explain himself to you the next day or 2 days later? What excuse did he come up with? What was his excuse? I don't know if there's a delay on my mic, but yes. So it did not show up. I would go I would go see all the crazy lovers. Yeah. So I can't imagine the nonsense he would say after not showing up. Yes, it is a romantic choice going to the movies on Valentine's Day. Absolutely. I think it is so romantic to get all dressed up. You're I think I think I've had experience where dating someone, they showed up with the flowers and we went to dinner and then the movies later, right? But let's say that you have been a couple for a long time, right? And you made plans. So usually the girls do that. Guys, you guys don't have time for that. But us girls, I know that I would have make the reservation, picked out the outfit and all of that. But that's where the people who are not answering their phones. How are you? I'm good. It's a romantic choice to go to the movies. Absolutely. It was a girl. She didn't really have an excuse, and we just stopped talking. Pretty awkward. Yeah, that is awkward, literally. Because, I believe that it's just like Friday night, like, you're going out with the girls and you picked out the outfit, you got your hair done, and you've been waiting. You call them and they're like, oh, I'm coming. And next thing, they never showed up. And you're like, the hell is going on? Like eighth grade. Okay. But yeah, if you're in the eighth grade, 13, 14, that's not very nice. So can imagine we have gone through those situations when we are in eighth grade, and now we're adults and we're still going through those situations or thinking about doing it right now. Somebody's thinking about not showing up on Valentine's Day, or will they show up? Somebody's thinking about it. But I say just be honest enough to tell somebody what you're going through, what is in on your mind. We should not be like, holding things back. Cough, excuse me. Listen. So, me personally, if I don't want to talk with you, I will literally say, you know what? I need a break. Let me get back to you in a couple weeks, a couple days or something. Because nobody owes us anything, right? So, if you're like girlfriend or know of somebody that know each other, and you can feel the bullshit excuses, right? When people are just like avoiding. Yeah. So although you may have a girl or a guy that like each other, and if you are not the one on Valentine's Day, you can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it, okay? A lot of people are afraid to say what's on their mind, and they think that if they avoid the situation or avoid you or avoid their phone or avoid not responding to a text or a question, they think that's good. But it's not necessarily good. I think the sooner that you clear things up, the better it is. Just say the darn thing and move on. To me, that is it. Okay? Yeah, I've always been like, listen, I'm cool. I don't think that's what I want to do. Go ahead and do your thing, and we can catch up later. Why just make nonsense excuses? I don't know how people just make nonsense excuses. It's just weird. Don't even attempt people to lie to you. Just go without what you feel and let people be free. Absolutely. We think people should behave like us, but everyone has their own ways of living. Yeah. Everyone. That's why I respect people, okay? I respect people's decision, okay? I do. And oftentimes people will say one thing and they do the opposite, okay? I would make my decision based on someone's behavior and their action. I don't really listen to what people have to say anymore. I listen, but I know that's not the final answer, because their behavior will tell you or show you the true person, okay? The true human being. So oftentimes people will hide behind their words. They will not convey their true self. They will hide behind their words. And we have seen this played out of a lot of times, okay? So someone will say, they will ask you the question, can you be my Valentines? And they will ask other people the same question. And now they would have gotten like 2 or 3 answers. What the hell are they going to do? Can they be in 3 places at the same time? And this goes out for those guys and girls that still on the dating scene, okay? But these questions are survey questions, and I've seen them around and people have been asking them, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to ask my community these questions because they are relevant questions. And let's see what we can do to solve some of these questions, or if these things have ever happened to me or you, how did you feel about it? And what did you do? So that's why we're here, okay? You look like my teacher. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Of course, I look like your teacher. Yes. Yes, I do teach. So, but it's not me. I'm not your teacher. So, yes, guys, I just want to leave you with a thought for the day. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. It's not about the gifts, guys. It's about the relationship. I truly believe that we should be clear and honest with our relationship, okay? If we've taken the time out to get to know someone and someone reciprocate, we should respond in kind, okay? I believe that no matter what we're going through, and if someone genuinely care, we should respond. We should not shut ourselves down and ignore when someone is reaching out, okay? If someone reached out to you in 24 hours and you took 48 hours or how many days to respond to that person, you are literally saying that you don't really care. You don't value the relationship. So I believe that, yes, I believe we should be honest in our relationship. So as God's will, we will have another year, another day of Valentine's Day. What memories will we create? Let that memory count. All right. So I just want to wish you guys a wonderful rest of the day. It's Friday Eve and I'm out, guys. I am out. So thank you guys for being here with me. I had a crush on my school teacher. Okay. So have yourselves a wonderful Valentine's Day. Build positive relationship. Build real relationships. Okay? Enough of that relationship that is on again, off again, on again, off again. No, we're not doing that in 2026. 2026 should be where we flow, okay? Flow in the grace of the Lord, all right? So peace out, peace out. Let's go. Let's grow together, build better relationship. Until next time, bye. Bye, guys. Well, you have answered your own question. Yes, thank you. That is how we do it, because oftentimes if we like sit down and try to work it out in our heads, sometimes we're like, oh my God, I could have asked that in my community. So That's what we do. That's what I do. I come here and ask you guys, and you guys can help me with my questions, with my answers. So, yeah, thank you. Bye. Bye. Until next time, let's do this again tomorrow.